Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Deus Human Revolution. I hit the button already. Harvesting Hope, apparently, is where we are at. So I went to the global achievements on Steam, which is different than seeing all of the achievements on your own. It shows you the ones that are secret that you haven't unlocked. And unfortunately, it sorts them, at least as far as I can tell, in such a fashion that the true merit of it, the true order of it, is not as set up as you would like. This is weird. Okay, so that's a stairway down, then that's a stairway up. So there have definitely been side quests I've missed. Absolutely. Uh, but then we are now at this weird situation where I don't really, uh, with our with our abilities all gone on what I think is still a DLC mission, I feel like I don't care about trying to get through this section and just taking everybody out. I probably should to try to get codes and things.
You're overreacting. There's nothing here.
These guys are freaking out because they can hear me because I don't have the sound ability. Uh, Sadly, it really does feel like there's no way to play this level without with your abilities. And if you don't have the abilities, then you can't play it your way. Like, I don't have a double takeout. I don't have anything. I'm gonna probably just drop down here and then
You see it? I got you.
yeah, it's just like
Take him down.
that door is opening, so almost certainly there's somebody there. How were you supposed to do this? Every single path here feels like you were gonna be in a conflict.
What?
Is this other guy gonna get up? Is there anybody else? Seems like you can get pretty... They can bend down and knock them, but if you knock them out within a few seconds of them doing that, they don't wake up. Where are we on the map? We could go down this direction, or we can just go straight in. I guess we'll just continue working this way. Let's see. I see no point to hack. I'm really confused about how they're gonna get this to work. We're getting a significant amount of, maybe throughout this entire level, we are getting everything back, that they took all of our items and bullets and stuff and just hid it in the level, which that is really sucky too, if it's in multiple locations. I'm willing to buy into, play with the idea that they took several of our things and hid it, took our items and hid it in one location. But when you start talking multiple locations, nah, that's too much. It's too easy to miss parts of it. Plus, we don't have anywhere near as many praxis kits as we did. Let's use the computer and just make sure the password's not sitting here. They were fishing off the side of it. Still no password. No new access codes. Stop worm. So level 2 hack. We would have had to put at least one praxis point here. We don't know what's gonna get us in trouble. There we go. Look at this mess. Stop that. I don't have any more. So unless I get this really fast.
This is the spot. Nothing in. He's around here.
These honestly feel like more and more like they're just supposed to be
I'll kill you.
that they're intentionally getting placed here just to convince me to set off alarms. It's not balanced. A pocket secretary. EMP grenade,
Docking bay confirmed.
access code, but we still don't have that. We have the computer of the ship talking to us this whole time. Let's see. 9-1. No, put it in right. 173. Laser system is inactive. So where are we trying to get? Way down here.
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
How can we get to the elevator? It's 2 down. We have found several upgrade things. Upgrade kits. And they are kind of rare items. So my first instinct would be to just give up and just to say we're done with it. I would have liked to go this way, but I can't go this way. I don't have
Beginning
enough.
final approach to rifleman.
We're going to Rifleman Station apparently. Maybe if they had given us all the praxis back, or if there was just a situation where now the number of experience to get another praxis kit was much less, I would buy into this. I would play with this more. There's definitely a whole section here I don't think I can even get in. So we'll just go down this way. We already hacked that
Securing bay doors.
dedicated terminal. I
All
think there was a
personnel
laser
prepare for
system
unloading.
right here. Yes. Here's the elevator. Here's this. So let's see. Something talking about the gas leak that is right there. I had the ability to get past these sections before, and with the reset, that just sucks. Well, so this ladder takes us down
Aft and
here,
bow thrusters full back.
and we don't see a second ladder before we completely leave this area. I guess I need to play a little thoroughly. Just a little thoroughly. See what we're missing here.
Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank Station.
So we got some credits and some other stuff, and then nothing more. If they are hiding the items I had, I would have had way more MP grenades picked up by now. I would have had some batteries and ammo for a lot of the weapons that I don't have.
Docking bay confirmed.
This whole reset is just weird. Plus now we've got this weird story. What if this goes for really long? I just realized. That would be rather frustrating. I mean, it would almost seem like a cool idea. But it would be really, really frustrating too. If we would just, if they doubled the length of the game. Oh.
Beginning final approach
what a
to
thought.
Rifleman Bank Station.
This poor guy. My inventory is full again. Let's look at our inventory, see if there's anything we particularly would want to get rid of. We can drop that. We can drop that. And there's a dead body. Mine templates. We can drop these. They take too much space. Yeah, it's starting to kind of look like what it looked like. But I've made no progress in the praxis kit
Aft and
department.
bow thrusters full back.
Probably should save scum a little bit here.
Securing bay doors. All personnel prepare for unloading.
Hey.
Did we really need to take out more bell tower guys? Well, I don't feel like there's inherently going to be a boss fight or something here that would
Beginning
be
final approach to
needed.
Rifleman Bank Station.
Or I wonder if I took too long, if this thing would actually just land. Let's go up, I guess. I doubt it would. I think it's probably just telling us, saying things based on how far we've gotten in the story. Okay, well, if I had the Icarus
Docking
system.
bay confirmed.
Doesn't seem like we can go up any higher on this section. So let's see if we can do this without the Icarus system. The objective here is going to be to get to the edge, I suppose. And then down here. I think this just got us back to where we were. Okay, well. I guess we went up. Let's go down. How can somebody be alarmed? I'm under here. So instead of taking the elevator over there, we took this path over here. There was, seems like another path over here. All kinds of guys. How many guys are around here?
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
We'll read that thing. We now have the code to the laser grid.
What's that?
Seems like you can totally just even be in full sight of these guys, and you'll be fine as long as you're.
I got you. This isn't a game.
Where are you?
Docking bay confirmed.
Hold it.
Where'd he go? Get away from that. When you hit these explosions, ooh.
Come on. Don't fight it.
Right here.
They flash grenaded themselves.
Securing bay doors. All personnel prepare for unloading.
This isn't a game.
This isn't a game?
Got you.
Should games say this isn't a game? There might be a level of moralism you could make there. To say games should never say they're not games. Or, I mean, we kind of have something like that in movies. even movies
Beginning
that are
final approach to
somewhat
Rifleman
based
Bank
on
Station.
the truth will often at the very end say this is purely fictitious, any coincidence to any real events is coincidental, and this is just because there's enough crazy people out there that will try and sue uh, companies and think that a general idea, because let's face it, movies are mostly all just very general ideas, was actually their idea. And
Securing bay
now, of
doors.
course, I
All
am
personnel
fully
prepare
willing
for
to admit
unloading.
and believe that sucked. That movie companies also just steal ideas too. That they completely 100% unabashedly, if they can get away with it, will steal things. So I don't know how you would transverse the minefield that is the movie making industry in any career, whether you're an actor, writer, script producer. It's all very corrupt. But then there are a lot of people that hear
Docking
stories
bay confirmed.
and think the stories are theirs when maybe they were, but they probably weren't. And then, you know, it doesn't even work as much the opposite way as you would hope. I have actually publicly released ideas for movies, and in the hopes that they would get stolen, and it doesn't quite work that way either. There's certainly no guarantee that
Aft
a
and
movie
bow
would get made
thrusters
based on
full
your
back.
idea. In fact, it probably only makes the odds lower, because once something has been publicly released and gosh, 3 of them? Really? Once something's out there, you could make the argument and try and sue a lot better.
Securing bay doors. All personnel prepare
Inherently,
for
I guess
unloading.
all you can say about the whole system is that the whole movie system is corrupt, and I feel that as far as art should go, you should try to do everything as independent as possible, and then there should probably be an order to it. If you're a writer and can only write, which is where I think most people would start with, then you should probably write a short story, then move to a full-length novel, and then if you still feel great about it and think it's great,
Docking bay
see if you can
confirmed.
convince one artist to make a comic book or style or just illustrate your novel. If your story is really so long that you can't make it to a comic book, and that is an interesting challenge right there. Is write something as a short story, then write it out so it's a full-length novel, then cut it down to the shortest of short stories that are even shorter than short stories, a comic
Beginning
book.
final approach
Uh,
to Rifleman Bank Station.
Then I would say after the comic book version came out, I would say, and comic book is loose, you could certainly do web comic too, as the same idea. Then full on, I would say, try to get it animated, and that's a step that many would want to skip, and I understand that.
Securing bay
Depending on your
doors.
story, it may just
All
not make any
personnel
sense.
prepare for unloading.
And then from the animated, you move to a live action movie. And that's kind of where, in some ways, Marvel is, except for there was a lot of steps missing in that. Marvel comic books get written, and inherently a lot of Marvel comic books, not just Marvel, DC too, inherently a lot of them get the comic books get written very fast, and they have so
Docking
much
bay
pressure
confirmed.
from what the big movement is for the Marvel universe or the DC universe, that they get compromised. So by writing a short story by yourself, writing a full novel by yourself, you have a more consistent and stronger story to begin with. And then in Marvel's case, after they they take their best-selling, most successful characters and they make a movie out of that. And I would like to see that be the way all things are done in the future. So
Aft
there's
and
just
bow
different levels
thrusters
of
full
proving
back.
grounds for a good story. And people who are in the know should exactly know where the good stories are coming and what's going to be great. I can't even hack this. So this is like the one level 3 that you would have been able to, that you needed to have your hacking skill up to this. There weren't enough people in this level to get more than a couple of praxis points. Let's see. Let's go over here just in case we're gonna actually end up in a boss battle. We have the shotgun when we examine this. It's not super damaging, so I'm gonna equip this, and I'm gonna just equip these concussion grenades so I can get rid of them. Thought I equipped this. Oh. It has like some kind of alternate fire mode if I hold X2. Interesting. So, absolutely for this DLC, we need to get all of our praxis back, or just be given even more. Just unlock everything. So this is called the Sallyport. What is this? Sallyport. What is a Sallyport? I don't know. Let's see. Initiate scan.
Activating security scan.
Interesting.
Biometric data assembled.
Is this like some kind of anti-terrorism type thing? Sure. Maybe it's all gonna be a dream.
Subject not recognized.
Sadly, your work has set the base on alert. I may be able to buy you some time, but
So, you're a hacker.
there's a maintenance tunnel in loading bay 1. Access to a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables, and try not to kill the person inside.
Access granted.
Okay. Try not to kill the person inside. This guy is definitely trying to get me to not kill people. It seems like I could go back.
Activating security.
So we do have like the ability to hack one more right now.
Scan.
So go back, we'll go back to that
Biometric
one
data
thing.
assembled. Subject not recognized. Access denied.
Okay, so you can't go back. So I just wasted that praxis point. How frustrating. How frustrating. Well, it seems like we're gonna go into a whole new section next time. And That will be interesting. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.